All right, here we go, guys. This is David Lamoureux, and welcome to this week's Team Elite Weekly Call. Super excited to have you guys on here. You guys were crushing it this past week, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys some shout outs. We showed up, Team Elite showed up strong last week at the Life Advantage Academy. It means you guys are showing up, you're hungry, you want more in your life and in your business. And I'm excited that a lot of you guys were able to make it to Life Advantage Academy and hear from that amazing speaker, Pro9 Bert DeBrois. And he had a lot of incredible things to share. If you weren't there, then you missed it. I'm sorry. I can't exactly portray everything that he shared. I can share some of the information if you reach out to me. But I had a couple of speaking points today. And if you want some more of that information from the Life Advantage Academy, then let me know. By the way, they just had, I will share this with you. They just had, Life Advantage just had the 10-year anniversary on Saturday. And they just got through releasing, some special announcements and some videos. So go check out the Life Advantage YouTube channel. Okay, they just released like 2 brand new videos. It's like a 10-year recap video. That 10-year recap video is like 3 minutes long, and it says 10-year highlights. That's a great follow-up video, just so you guys know. All you need, you guys, in order to build this thing or to launch or relaunch, you could call it, is one thing to be excited about, and that gives you one reason to reach out to your entire database and catch up with them and say, hey, I'm excited about something. And it could be anything. It could be the 10-year anniversary for this awesome company that you're partnered with, okay? And then you could send them the 10-year recap video and let me know what you think. Let's catch up after you watch this, or let's catch up in a day or two, okay? So I wanted to send you some 10-year highlights real quick. So do you guys have any idea how many bottles of Protandim have been shipped in the past 9 years since it started? Right? I'm going to give you a second. How many millions, right? Well, here's the number. 23 million bottles of Protandim have been shipped out since the beginning. It's crazy, right? Well, what about revenue sales? What about overall total revenue sales? Okay, it's a $200 million a year company right now. Take a guess. It's over $1 billion. It's $1.6 billion in revenue sales total in 10 years. It's crazy. What about total commissions that have been paid out? Okay, you have any idea? It's pretty wild. 700 million dollars in commissions have been paid out to people to help them, just to say thank you, right? To pay them and to give them that freedom lifestyle. Okay, what about the Jeeps? I mean, if you out there love the Jeeps, what are you going to get whenever you get to Pro 7? Be thinking about that. Do you want the Jeep, or do you want the $10,000 the $25,000 paycheck? Okay, be thinking about what you want. Vision cast yourself to see you getting that. Okay, if you want the Jeep, what color do you want it to be? All right, mine's going to be blue with silver decals. Okay, so Jeeps, they have given out almost 100 Jeeps. Nearly 100 Jeeps have been awarded since the beginning. Okay, what about total countries open right now? Take a guess. It's right now at 21 countries open. Okay. What about total homes built down in Mexico at the Legacy program? We have built, you guys, for needy families down there, 24 total homes for the people down there. And I'm freaking excited. That's probably one of the most exciting parts of this whole journey that we get to be a part of, is being able to go down there and make an impact in somebody's life that really needs it. And doing it also with $1 million earners and the 6-figure income earners, the executive staff of the company. You get to bond with them and make those memories and see the company from a different perspective. So if you haven't gone yet, I really encourage you to start saving now. It's about a $600 round trip, and just really keep your antennas out for whenever they make the tickets available. The tickets are $50, so that's 50 out of the 600. Okay. Let's see. And there have been about $3 million of donation money given to the Legacy program. That's pretty awesome. That donation money goes towards paying for the houses. It goes towards buying some of the food that we give out. But a lot of it actually goes towards paying the boots on the ground, to provide jobs for the people down there to finish building the homes after we leave. Okay, that's the coolest thing. Not only are we going down there to build homes for them, but we're also a part of a company, and we're helping to create jobs down there, helping to better people's lives, and I absolutely love it. So again, shouts out for everybody showing up, for Team Elite showing up strong the past couple of days and last week. Give yourself a pat on the back. Woo! Love you guys. All right, y'all are making it happen. So here's happy Monday, right? The number one important thing to do for Monday: don't get your week started without doing this simple activity. And here's a simple activity that separates the successful people from the unsuccessful people. All right, are you ready for it? It's really simple. Okay, set goals. Set your weekly goal for this week. Okay, this is your action step for the day. Okay, a very simple action step. Set your goals for this week. Okay, and make it activity goals. Make it, how many people do you want to talk to? Make it, how often do you want to go to the gym? Okay, how many people do you want to talk to during the day? How many people do you want to talk to total during the week? I have found that this has been the main thing that has helped my business and my urgency, keeping myself accountable to myself, is I've got to hit that goal by the end of the week. Okay, and set it high, set it where it's within reach, not too high, but within reach. Okay, set it as something that helps to stretch you. Okay, and if you're super busy, just do as much as you can. Okay, and don't beat yourself up if you don't hit that goal, but at least you set a goal. Okay, again, that's one of the most important things that separates the successful from the unsuccessful. That's like, having no goals, going about your life, going about your business with no goals is like having the Titanic ship, a Titanic-sized ship with no heading, with no captain to steer the boat, and then turning the engines on and watching where it goes. It may get out of port, but who knows where it's going to end up. Okay, so very important. Don't set results goals because you can't control that. Okay, set long-term results goals, like, do you want a yacht? Do you want to have your own island? Do you want a log cabin out in California? Or sorry, out in Colorado. I guess if it was California, it'd be something different. A beach home. Okay, if you want those kind of things, then great, but set those out as long-term goals. How do you get there? Is set those daily goals and those weekly activity goals. Okay, all of that. All right, and then keep track. Keep track. That's a very important business building activity as well, because if you don't keep track of what you're doing, then you're not going to know where you need to improve. You're not going to know the numbers. You're not going to know what needs to improve, where people are slipping through the cracks for you. Okay, so I encourage you, keep track. And again, think about it in this way: if you keep track, then you can obviously make yourself better. But don't wish you were easier, wish that you were better. So if you don't know what you need to get better at, then you need to start tracking. Okay. Set goals. That's your weekly step, that's your daily activity. And I wanted to share with you the number one reason that most people continue to fail in life in general. And this is from Ray Higdon. I woke up to his Ray Daily and his Rank Maker group. By the way, if you don't know that, reach out to me, let me know. It's an incredible mentorship group. I recommend you get a part of it. But the number one reason that most people continue to fail is because so many people out there, you guys, it's wild. They buy a course, or they join a company, or they buy some product, or they, purchase a physical trainer, and they don't even show up. They don't show up. Okay. Or they don't click on the link. They don't, they buy a course to show them how to build their business, but they don't actually even open the link. They don't go through it. So there are so many people out there that purchase. They go from course to course to course to course, purchasing all of these things, thinking all of these courses are going to be the answer. Or they go to all of these different conventions, right? They spend the money, but they don't implement what they just purchased. Okay. That's very, very important. And so along with that, you have to have a little bit of patience. Okay. You have to have a little bit of perseverance, and you have to have a little bit of figuring it out mindset. I don't know what you would call that, but you can't hire a personal trainer and expect them to do your sit-ups for you. It just doesn't work that way. Okay. You have to put the work in, you have to figure it out, you have to develop some patience and allow yourself the time that it takes to develop the skills, to develop the muscle, okay, to put it in the mat time, I like to call it, to get there, to figure out what works, what doesn't work for yourself, because pain, failure is a very important teaching tool, okay? And the best way that you're gonna learn something is just by doing it, okay? So I love you guys. That's all. That's my message for today. That's pretty much the number one reason why so many people fail. I could dive into this more, but I wanted this to be quick. So don't be that person that just, you know, buys something or goes to a convention and, you know, learns but doesn't ever implement. So while you're there, take some notes. I really encourage you to take notes. That way you can take it home and implement what you just learned. And a very important principle that we follow here is learn, do, and teach. And I'm getting a lot of people reaching out to me through Facebook and through YouTube because I went to the convention, I learned, right? I took notes, I learned, and then I did it. I did things that the learning actually told me about, okay? And then I taught it to somebody else. That was the important key factor. I went on YouTube and I recorded myself doing a video, or I went on Facebook and did a Facebook Live, and I taught one of these things to somebody else. And it doesn't have to be anything complicated. It could be something as simple as, you know, 3 of my favorite workouts to help me lose belly fat, or, you know, the top 5 worst ingredients in hair care lines that most people don't know about. Okay, just make it something valuable that you can teach to people, and they'll start reaching out to you. It's wild. Okay, now, yes, that is an area where you have to give yourself patience again, patience, and allow yourself the time for that to mature. Okay, all of these things take time. But if you're consistent with it, people will give you their trust. They will allow you their trust. And over time, you can take that trust and develop it into a deeper relationship with that person. Okay. Take it off of social media, make it a phone call, and then you can develop that relationship with that person and build a lasting and meaningful business with that person if that's what they're wanting. So I hope that this gave you some value, you guys. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about how we can improve each other, help each other to improve by practicing on these team weekly calls. So if you want to get better at talking to people, then show up to the team weekly call and you can get yourself involved in the practice, in the nuts and bolts, right? And we're going to be here as coaches and as mentors to say, hey, that was great what you just said, but what do you think would sound better, this or this? Okay, what do you think would sound more assertive? I was just walking around and I happened to, you know, bump into you, or I'm here to talk to you. Okay, what do you think would sound more assertive and better? So we're going to be going over stuff like that and helping you to get better at building your business so that you can live that freedom lifestyle that LifeVantage has allowed for so many people over the past 10 years. Okay, because you can have it too. It was so funny. Melissa Broach was up there on the stage at LifeVantage Academy over the weekend. She's a Pro 5, and she was really funny. She was the person that was like, is PubMed.gov a real thing, or is that something that you can fake? And she asked her friend at the Pentagon this, and they were like, yeah, no, that website, if it, you know, so anybody, I mean, it would be down in seconds. There's no way to fake a .gov website. So she looked it up finally and was like, okay, wow, that's embarrassing. She was embarrassed about herself because she didn't just believe her friend and go and look it up and, you know, and all of that. So she was like, yes, you can be a Pro 5 too. So I love you guys. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. Again, right after this call, set your goals for this week. And also plan. If you want to do a group meeting, then plan it out. Today is the day to plan your week out and to plan out for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Okay. I hope that helps. It's going to help you if you do it. Again, we're talking about implement, right? So I love you guys. Implement what we talked about. If you need to go back and listen to this again, then the recording is up. You can just record it, rewind it, and listen to it again. And just start using what we're talking about. Okay. So I love you guys. Hope that you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. Reach out to us or any of your support team if you need help with your business, and we're here for you. Again, my name is David, and this is the Team Elite Weekly Call. Let's finish the month of May out strong, you guys. Let's do it. All right. Bye now.